After the disqualification loss for Junior's sister Nightmare caused by fellow Demon family member Ember Moon in this women's tag team title match from between Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez against Junior's sister Nightmare and Candice LeRae, where Ember Moon from the Demon accompanied Candice, Junior's sister Nightmare, and Candice alongside Junior, which led to a disqualification win because of Ember Moon attacking Dakota Kai and Raquel, and things got heated between Raquel and Kota and the Demon family, even further as already been. Anyways, let's focus on the history between the brothers and the Demon family. It all started a month ago on NXT, where the brothers were ready to fight in an open challenge, but the father and son of the Demon family, then North American champion Decimate Jr. and his father, the demonic evil NXT champion Decimate Senior, had other ideas. They ambushed the brothers in a vicious and brutal way, and well, this leads us to the surprising rebirth of NXT UK the same week, where the brothers got ambushed on NXT. It was at the same week where the rebirth of NXT UK take place, and at this rebirth there were #1 contender matches for the NXT titles. Why? Because at the same week, a couple of days earlier, where the Demons ambushed the brothers, there were the #1 contender matches for the NXT UK and NXT UK Women's Championship take place, and then so it was only fair. And why did they decide to do so? To make a surprise with the rebirth of NXT UK, and good call there. And so for the perhaps only time in history, we have NXT titles, title #1 contender matches on NXT UK, while on NXT UK #1 contender matches were on NXT. And at this rebirth of NXT UK, the brothers said that they don't care why the Demons attacked them in the first place, but they're not someone who the Demons can push around, and that also led to a couple of #1 contender matches. The brother said, we can't rely on the Demons earning a shot of facing us. We also are forbidden from giving up another open challenge, so we own our own title opportunities for your singles titles. And they did so, following up the big words by Big Sasch winning a big battle royal to become #1 contender for the North American Championship, earning the right to face Junior for his North American Championship at the next pay-per-view, while also later that night Sasha won an even bigger battle royal to earn an even bigger prize of becoming #1 contender for the Decimate Senior's NXT Championship, while also the father and son of the Demon family, Decimate Jr. and Decimate Senior, North American Champion Jr. and NXT Champion Senior, walked away victorious in a three-way warfare, triple threat tag warfare against Mustache Mountain and New Day, where Junior and Senior, both Demons, father and son of the Demon family, were victorious and earned the right to challenge the brothers Sasha and Big Sasch for their tag team titles. So champion versus champion ×2 at pay-per-view. And well, at the following NXT episode, the Demons thought that they can weaken or perhaps injuring their takeover opponents in their usual shenanigans way, with Decimate Senior try to ambush his #1 contender Sasha in the backstage area, but for the first time ever it didn't work out. It backfired on the Demon's ass, because Sasha is tougher as the Demon expected. The Demon underestimated Sasha, and it led to Sasha scaring the Demon away, and the Demon even left the building despite being in the main event later that evening. And his son, well, he had to experienced a similar fate later that night, when he tried to attack Big Sasch in the backstage area, but it led to in the end Big Sasch tombstorming Junior's skull first on the hard concrete in the backstage area with no protective mat. And also after that, or before this, I don't know. Anyways, there was a David vs. Goliath match, and how can it be any more different or any more David vs. Goliath than the half lone wolf Sasha against half demonic North American champion Decimate Jr. I mean, it didn't get any better than this, and champion versus champion match, and it was a spectacle with Sascha and Junior going back and forth in this one, where Sascha used his quickness advantage, used his that was dangerous knee strikes to his advantage, while Junior uses half demonic power as his advantage, and back and forth they go, and then Junior dominated for a while until Clark arrived, who Junior injured 2 months ago, and Clark struck with a steel chair into Junior's skull, allowing Sascha to pick up a huge win and the biggest upset in NXT history with one final knee of glory. And well, later that night in the main event, it was the undefeated all-rounder known as Big Sasch, and one of the tag titles alongside his brother Sascha against the demonic, evil, fiendish NXT champion Decimate Senior, and back and forth they go. The Demon realized he couldn't beat Big Sasch, he injured Big Sasch and disqualified himself on purpose. And well, with this injury that Big Sasch suffered in the hands of the demonic NXT champion, Big Sasch's pay-per-view appearance was in jeopardy, and so is the rest of his career. I mean, so many careers are in jeopardy because of our demonic NXT champion. So yeah, and Sascha then said at the following at this week's NXT UK episode that he will get revenge on the Demon for injuring his brother. Big Sasch, usually Sascha doesn't care about people, he walks alone, but Big Sasch means very, very much to him. We all know about that, how much Sascha cares about his brother, and they are such a good brothership, such a good friendship, and Sascha then said that we will make the Demon pay for that. And also Sascha then was scheduled to face against the other world title number one contender, this from a time from the NXT UK, that is in Body Strong, but the demonic evil NXT champion had other ideas. He used his demonic powers to teleport himself to the ring to attack Sascha, and also to well, it would have backfired on the Demon's ass if he even have an ass, but it would backfire on him nonetheless if it wasn't for Kyle O'Reilly getting involved, allowing the Demon to toss Sascha back first against the barricade, which was really, really dangerous. And we all know that it's not just the Demon's war power, but also his his demonic power, supernatural powers, make it even worse. Anyways, the following episode of NXT, Sascha said, "Hey, I will get my revenge on the Demon for this attack. On the paper, we will face him not once but twice. I have already scheduled to face him. So." Where I could get my revenge, where I hopefully get my revenge, where I do my best to get my revenge, but also in the best cases that he would face him twice if Big Sasch could make it to the pay-per-view, but otherwise he would face him just in the would face Demon in the main event nonetheless. So yeah. Sascha was like, I faced the Demon already, scheduled to face him on the pay-per-view, so but I don't know where I can get my revenge on O'Reilly if not tonight. So of course I would challenge Kyle O'Reilly to get my revenge for him, because if it wasn't for him, the Demon's ambush at the previous NXT UK would backfire on the Demon's ass. So Sascha and O'Reilly it was that night on NXT, and back and forth they go, and the demonic NXT champion's music hit, and it distracted Sascha for a moment. O'Reilly tried to take advantage of his finishing maneuver, and in the cover it goes 1, 2, near fall. Sascha kicked out. Sascha survived because he's mentally on a different level than each and every one, and he walked away with another big win of a very game Kyle O'Reilly, despite the Demon tried to play mind games with him. But yeah, then this led to a match at NXT UK where it was supposed to be the number one contender for the NXT championships, the Lone Wolf and one of the NXT tag team champions. Sascha was number one contender for the NXT UK championship and Body Strong, but this time the demonic NXT champion Decimate Senior, the Demon who prevented this match from happening the week prior, was banned from the arena, so he had to follow the orders, otherwise he would been fired and would not have the opportunity of torment anyone even further. So the Demon stick to it, and instead of the Demon appearing, his half-demonic son, Decimate Jr., the North American champion, appeared to caught Sascha off guard, and so he did. Sascha couldn't control his anger, he couldn't control himself like he usually does. and it cost him not just the match, but also his undefeated streak in the end. After hitting near of glories left and right from Sascha to both Junior and Waddy strong, Sascha got surprised by Waddy with 2 vicious backbreakers and lost both match and his undefeated streak, but also his mental advantage over the Demons. And same was the case the following NXT episode, where Sascha lost to Decimate Jr., allowed the Demons yet again to get inside his head, with Decimate Senior even distracting Sascha with his entrance music and a cheap shot, allowing the Demon's son to pin Sascha this time and walk away with a big win over a big opponent. And, well, the situation with the mind games going from back to worse for Sascha, but don't forget, then it was later that night, North American champion Decimate Jr. versus Clark, who cost Jr. the match the week against Sascha the week prior. Wait, I messed it up, sorry, excuse me. The week prior, Decimate Jr. faced Clark in a match where if Clark defeated Jr., where everybody was banned from ringside, Clark would earn the title shot, and to the surprise of everybody, Clark did, and had the biggest upset in NXT history, because he defeated the half-demonic son of a bitch without anyone's help, unlike Sascha defeated Junior the week prior. At the main event, where Sascha faced Kyle O'Reilly and Junior faced Clark, and Clark defeated Junior to earn a title shot at the next pay-per-view, in the main event, it was Sascha handpicking the Demon's opponent himself, and a mystery opponent, and it was none other than the returning Big Red Monster and Kane. What a surprise, what a shocker to see Kane return after all these years of absence, and it was great to see him back. And usually the monster Kane is the most scariest individual of them all. He's the most dominating, most dangerous, but the Kane is just human, unlike the Demon. And the Demon also has a son to have his back, so yeah, the Demon put Kane in his place, and so to speak, and after the match tried to injure Kane, but Sascha tried to come to the rescue, but security was on the hand to stop Sascha from attacking the Demons, and the Demons from attacking Sascha or Kane. So huge shout out to the security on that night. And also, like, then the following week, it was Decimate Jr. versus Sascha again for the second time ever, where already mentioned the Demon's Junior's father, the Demon Decimate Senior, the NXT champion, cost Sascha the matchup against Junior. So well, later that night, it was in the main event, Clark versus Decimate Senior, where Decimate Jr. cost his takeover opponent Clark the matchup by distracting the ref long enough that his father could take advantage and pick up a huge win. And after the match, Demon was so obsessed with Clark toughness, unexpected toughness, and that he wanted to injure him, but Sascha came to the rescue, took a bullet for Clark, but got chokeslammed in the end by the Demon. And well, the Demon sent a huge message towards the brothers before the pay-per-view, and this leads us to the to last Thursday on NXT UK, where it was tag team match, the Underdogs, Sascha and Clark teaming up 2v2 for the first time ever, and against the father and son of the Demon family, North American champion Decimate Jr., while the NXT champion Decimate Senior, and back and forth they go, but the Demon had another, the father and son of the Demon family had another trick of the sleeve, because it was Junior's sister, Nightmare, who's much like Junior, a child from the Decimate Jr. and Nightmare. They are the children of the demonic and evil NXT champion Decimate Senior, and Nightmare was at ringside, causing Clark and Sascha to match not once but twice by getting involved and catching Clark and Sascha off guard, that they accidentally hit Nightmare, because in the end, after the restart of the match, in the second attempt of the match, Sascha had his back turned, Nightmare grabbed him from behind. Sascha didn't have ice, of course doesn't have any ice in his back. He instantly leashed out an elbow to get out of this precarious situation, accidentally hit Nightmare in the face, what he didn't meant to do, but it did take place, and of course it led to a disqualification win for Nightmare's brother Junior and her father Decimate Senior, and that this led to the pay-per-view match between to the last Sunday at pay-per-view, where well, at the first night of the pay-per-view, it was a triple threat match for the North American Championship, where Decimate Jr. defended his North American Championship against both Clark and the returning Big Sasch, and it went back and forth until Decimon Jr. lost it. He wanted to get revenge for Clark accidentally hitting his sister last Thursday on NXT UK, but well, it backfired on his half-demonic ass with Big Sash tossing the half-demonic son of a bitch out of the ring, and then making Clark tap out on his Big Sash pain submission maneuver. And by doing that, he became the new North American champion without beating the champion by pin or submission, but triple threat rules, so can't blame the all-rounder for it. Anyways, then at the second night of the pay-per-view, it was where the brothers Big Sash and Sasha defended had to defend their tag team titles against the father and son of the Demon family, the then former North American champion Decimon Jr. and his father, the NXT champion Decimon Sr. Back and forth it went until early in the matchup, Jr. hit his clothesline to Big Sash and surprisingly eliminating Big Sash with the signature maneuver. Otherwise, if Big Sash wouldn't have made his return the night from injury the night prior and having a tough match the night prior, Big Sash would have been not so easily eliminated, most likely, but yeah, due to the injury and just return the night prior and having a tough match the night prior, Big Sash got eliminated very early in the match, which allowed the Demon to have an advantage in this handicap elimination, making his handicap tag elimination match. And the odds even more against Sasha at this point, but Sasha, the odds were against him his entire life, and like he does, he's fighting back against all comers and back and forth. But the Demons, and the son, they pushed him around, they tossed him around, they destroyed him, and Sasha even took a nasty fall to the outside. Where I was on commentary and I was suggesting Sasha got injury because it was so nasty looking and so painfully that I suggested an injury. And earlier tonight we found out that I was right, actually, that Sasha got injured there, but he decided to stick to it and fight through the injury, and it might have been the brave decision, but it might have been stupid as well, we don't know, but he made this decision, and it led to him, to the shock of everybody, eliminating the Decimon Jr. with his Anaconda Vice, where he got Jr. forced to tap out because there was no way out of this Anaconda Vice for Junior. And then it was a preview of the main event, because Sasha later that night in the main event of the pay-per-view would face Decimon Senior for his NXT Championship, but the Demon made quick work of Sasha after everything the pre-injured Sasha went to, already injured big Sasha went to after this nasty fall to the outside, and yeah, quick work putting Sasha to sleep to allow himself and his son to make history by being the first ever father and son duo, not just to compete in NXT history, but also to become NXT Tag Team Champions. And well, later that night, we had Sasha competing in the main event against the Demon Decimon Senior, but it was a no disqualification match but this no disqualification rules haunted Sasha in the end, because it allowed the Demon's son, Decimon Jr., to attack Sasha with his father while Sasha had his entrance, and it turned to a handicap match from the start for the Demon's NXT Championship, and Sasha already was injured, so it got from bad to worse for him that night. But the Lone Wolves, as you all know, he's a tough fighter, and he fought back with everything he got after got hit with the steel steps, with steel chairs, with shovels. He got put to steel steps even, that I thought that he was done for this, his career was over at this point, but he kept fighting back, put to tables, put to pushed against wing posts, to the announce table. It didn't matter to him, because he kept fighting back and kept fighting back, being tossed around, being chokeslammed, doesn't matter. He kept fighting back with his knees of glories, and he hit knees of glories left and right, knee of glory after knee of glory, DDT after DDT. He even brought up his best friend from underneath the ring, his baseball bat, and kept swinging, but it wasn't enough after everything he'd been through, despite everything he'd done to be, despite proving how much spirit can change, it didn't change a damn thing last night, because in the end it wasn't enough for Sasha to becoming NXT champion, and the demonic Path of Destruction is still in charge of NXT. And well, And well, as we found out earlier tonight, that Sasha said what I assumed last Thursday on NXT UK, that Sasha accidentally hit Nightmare in the face. It was instinctly, and it was an accident, that he never meant to hit Nightmare in a beautiful face. And he also said that, Junior, if that's the reason why you get involved in my main event match with your father last Sunday, then it's unacceptable, because it was a mistake that I hit your sister. What did you expect me to do, Junior? That I get hit because there's a possibility that your sister get involved? I can't see that when I have my back turned. And Sasha was, in my opinion, right, that he had no choice but to take the risk of hitting Nightmare, even though in this situation he couldn't even have the possibility in his mind that he might hit a woman, which usually isn't what Sasha would do, because he has honor and pride. He doesn't fight women, and as he shouldn't. And I believe him that he said it was an accident, because we all know Sasha, how he is. He's a fighter with honor and pride, but he never does anything despicable, unlike Junior or his father. And Sasha then said, I don't know why Nightmare got her hands on me last Thursday in the first place. If she wanted to protect you, or if she wanted to protect her brother Junior, or maybe Junior's father, or maybe she once got her hands on me because she finds myself attractive. And if she does so, I would gladly ask her out for a date. So Nightmare, if you're interested in going out with me, I gladly ask you out here tonight for a date. And we don't have heard anything from Nightmare before until this point. But what do you guys think? Is it mind games from Sasha, or does he really mean to go out with Nightmare on a date? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, if it's the brave decision for Sasha to still compete despite having to take a surgery, as we found out after last Sunday, where Sasha woke in the hospital. They asked him, tell him that he needs surgery, but Sasha then asked if there any risk for surgery, and the doctor said, yeah, there's a risk of if the surgery goes wrong, then you never ever can return to the ring. But they also said, if you don't take the surgery, the injury could get worse, and you could end up in a wheelchair, and which also result in the career ending as well. So what do you guys think? What decision would you take in this dangerous submission? Because Sasha said, I can't take the surgery right now. I don't want to risk to get anything taken away from me tonight. I want to win another shot at the Demons NXT Championship after being screwed last Sunday. I want another shot. I want to earn it here tonight, and I also want my revenge on the Demons. I can't let it slide. Also, I can't let the doctors take away my dream coming true in 4 weeks on Sunday at the Royal Rumble, because it's my dream to compete in the Rumble match for my entire life. So, is this really the right decision? Would you make the same decision as Sasha? Would you take the surgery, or would you make a similar decision? Or what you guys do? Let me know in the comments down below. And also, what do you think? That Big Sash made the right decision of saying to Sasha, hey, I know you're my brother and all, but I can't assist you to your match because I just returned from injury. I've been to 2 tough matches. I can't accompany you to the main event last Sunday. Or should Big Sash accompany Sasha to the main event and help him out, like Sasha would have helped him, would have them out? But Sasha said, hey, if I would be Big Sasha, in this situation I would have gone home myself. So what do you guys think? Would you be mad at Big Sasha? Would you expected him to be in the main event? Would you accompany your brother to the ring despite being risked of being injured again? Let me know in the comments down below if you want to. But anyways, we're now hopping into this rematch into Decimon Jr.'s rematch for his North American Championship against the All-Rounder Big Sash.
Champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT North American Championship.
And also, it might have been a good point of telling you, later tonight we will see Clark against the demonic NXT champion against Junior's father, Decimon Sr., in a match where everybody else is banned from ringside. Clark requested the match and said, Junior cost me the matchup 2 weeks ago on NXT, and I want to cost me the match last week on NXT, and I want another shot at the Demon because I know I can beat him. And the boss of the Raptors and the interim general manager of NXT and NXT UK, Sasha, accepted this challenge from Clark to the Demon. So the NXT champion has a tough match in his own right here tonight. While Junior, well, wants to become a 2-time champion, much like his daddy. But can Junior becoming 2-belt half demonic champion and 2-time North American champion, while his father is a 2-time NXT champion, and by also being tag team champion with Decimon Jr. as they are the new tag team champion after taking the titles of the brothers Sasch and Big Sasch, like already mentioned last Sunday on pay-per-view. While Big Sasch last Sunday on pay-per-view make his big return from injury and winning at night 1, which resulted in him well, becoming the new North American champion after taking advantage of Junior, Angel getting Decimon Jr.'s anger got the better of him, which Big Sasch used to toss him out of the ring and making Clark to tap out on his Big Sasch pain submission finishing maneuver. And very dangerous is this Big Sasch pain. Who can anyone survive this Big Sasch pain is the question, and why Sascha, alone with accompanying his brother to the ring, former tag team, 3-time tag team champions are Sascha and Big Sasch. More than each and every other team in NXT history.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match.
But they lost the title last Sunday. And after everything they did to represent the tag division, bring honor and pride to the tag titles, it's a shame that now the tag titles might been the legacy got ruined, will get destroyed by the demons. The father and son of the demons is. But we will see about this, because tonight it will be this in the following week, because tonight it will be champion versus champion, half demonic tag team champion Decimon Jr. against North American champion the Rounder Big Sasch. As a fan chanting NXT, NXT is they're chanting Big Sasch, or Big Ass, and well, he has a big backside, but he also has a big ass because of first letter his name, you know.
From the pits of hell, weighing in at 300 pounds, Demon Jr.
Oh, look at this gesture Junior says.
And introducing the champion from parts unknown, weighing in at 267 pounds. He is the NXT North American champion, Big Ass.
Look at Big Sasch's calm response after Junior threatening him.
This title represents America,
wow,
and Canada.
he's really cool, calm and collected. This is Big Sasch fella. Not showing any emotions whatsoever after Junior just threatened him a couple of seconds ago. And this is what's all about, the North American Championship, a very precious title, and it might not have such a long legacy, but it's already well established, and it's alright. Former champions like Ricochet, like Adam Cole, like Swerve, as now the Demon lifting Big Sasch up and tossing him around, and also former champion Blue Falcon as well, who Junior got the title off before losing it to Big Sasch last Sunday with his sweat matches. What's going to Sascha's mind after Junior lost, costing him the main event match last Sunday on pay-per-view to allow his dad to advance with Big Sasch with a big power slam? But what do you guys think? Did Junior really was so angry and upset that Sascha accidentally hit his sister nightmare last Thursday on NXT UK that Decimon Jr. cost Sascha's main event match last Sunday on pay-per-view, or was it that Junior was so scared of Sascha's toughness that he was fearing his dad to lose if he wouldn't get involved in the way he did, making it a handicap match last Sunday on pay-per-view? What a dragging screw there from Big Sasch to the Demon, side slam as well, before sending a message to the entire Demon family by using their family tradition move there with this mid-tail press into back body drop, while Sascha's looking on, supporting his brother. Big white hook, but also I'm wondering why Junior isn't accompanied by his beautiful sister Nightmare, while also isn't accompanied by his and Nightmare's dad, the NXT champion and other half of tag team champion Decimon Senior, while also there's no sign of a fellow Demon family member and one of the NXT Women's champion Ember Moon, but also the best friend, the now new best friend of his sister of Kenslow, and other half of the Women's tag team champions Kens isn't accompanying him to the ring as well. What a stomp there from Junior after the big power slam. Big kick out avoided there from Big Sasch, and now look at this Big Sasch looking for the choke slam, and he delivers. Big white hook to follow it up, big boot fed all over the arena, and now the dreaded claw to the shoulder of Junior. But Big Sasch in full control right now. Impressive as ever, powerful as ever, now whipping Junior into the corner. Big punch got avoided by the half demon. Look at how tough the half demon is there. After everything he's been through, and they're catching Big Sasch with a choke slam out of nowhere, but Big Sasch keeping himself up. Not allowing the demon to take him down. Big side slam right there from Big Sasch. Leg drop to follow it all up. Who will be our Northamerican champion? What do you guys think? Let know in the comment down below if you, but pause the video before you do find it out. As Decimon Jr. got tossing Big Sasch around, other punches to the face of Big Sasch, and Big Sasch isn't supernatural like the demon. He's just a human, but he's also supernatural-like as a human. I mean, look at this escape from Big Sasch. He's the only person who's undefeated in NXT, and that's a huge accomplishment. Look at Big Sasch escaping the demon's half demonic breath there, lifting him up, and down goes half demon with a final cut. But will it be the final cut of the match? Nope, doesn't seem like it. Punched the big four. Oh, the clothesline that make Big Sasch and Sascha lost the tag titles last Sunday on pay-per-view, and Sascha tried to distract the half demon, getting some sort of payback for the half demon, costing him his big NXT championship shot against his father in the main event last night, as the demon evading Big Sasch. Sascha with the distraction DDT, and Sascha usually doesn't do such an unfair and underhanded move, but after what the demon's son, Decimon Jr. did to him last Sunday in the main event, Sascha, well, give Jr. a taste of his own medicine there, so to speak, as allowing Big Sasch to pick up Unity with a big power slam. And now look at this vice grip there from Jr. on Big Sasch. We all know Big Sasch is tough, but how much can Big Sasch take of this? As now look at this, Jr. in the cover, will it be enough? 1, 2, 3, it is, no it's not. Big Sasch stays alive. Jr. can't believe it, this discussion with the official. I don't know how he does it from the wrong side, but it is what it is. As a fan said, Big Sasch deserved it. This kick out or so, I don't know. Stomped there from the demon after biting his finger. As Big Sasch, come on, disregarded the fans chanted, and now Jr. using the ropes to the advantage. What an unfair advantage, unfair approach by the half demonic son of you know. As his father's the swords of all evil, and now Jr. and his father are the NXT Tag Team Champion, the evil NXT Tag Team Champion, while also Jr.'s evil father is still the NXT Champion. Look at Jr. with the big power slam. As Jr. now dragging Big Sasch away from the ropes, perhaps going for another cover, but will it be enough though? 1, 2, no. Only 1.5 as Big Sasch showing off his toughness. As Jr. whipping him down to the outside, as now Sascha warning the demon, the half demon there, not to injure his brother. As Sascha having some words with the half demon to distract him, as allowing Big Sasch to take advantage from behind. Usually it's nothing what the brothers do, but yeah, maybe sometimes you need to well, give the opponents a taste of their own medicine, they say. Maybe it's so. What do you guys think? What a gut wrencher from Big Sasch. So now Big Sasch lifting the demon in the corner, that telling him the message, but look at the choke slam from Jr. As Big Sasch with a big mistake. Usually we don't see Big Sasch making that kind of mistake. Again, too cocky, too arrogant, but now catching Jr.'s leg, and maybe it was all the trap by the rounder. Of a big choke slam, he make the big demon pay. Now Big Sasch lifting Jr. up. Can he look for the Big Sasch cross? No, military press into back body drop. The demon family to addition to the demon family member Decimon Jr. while Big Sasch gloating with the audience. But maybe yet again he shouldn't done that. Huge mistake made by the undefeated rounder. He got tossed around there. This guy crusher, but no headbutt there. Choke slam to the half demonic Jr. While Big Sasch now going inside of the ring, outside to the ring, while Sascha's looking on. Seeing his brother jumping to the ropes, to the top rope of a big clothesline, or jumping, flying clothesline, flying clothesline body splash, I don't know what to call it, but Big Sasch feeling the support of the crowd, lifting Jr. up, military press into back body drop on the outside of the ring, while the ref is telling them to get back inside the ring, while Sascha's pounding the map. While his brother up the top he goes. With another big dive from a big man. As now Big Sasch trying to get Junior back inside the ring, I believe, but Junior just blocking him. Oh my goodness, not against the announce table. By Junior attacking the legs of Big Sasch there. Sadistic striking by Junior there, while Sascha tried to stop Junior from attacking his brother even further, perhaps injuring even his brother yet again. As well as that 5 already, but Big Sasch with big punches to the big half-demonic Junior. While Sascha is telling Big Sasch what to do. With that 7, will we see a double counter there? What a slam there from Big Sasch. Weapons at 8 though. They need to hurry to get back in this ring. As weapons at 9, will Junior make it back in time? As Big Sasch tried to stop the count, and so he does just in time while Junior's losing it. Junior, big power slam to Big Sasch. While Junior taking the leg of Big Sasch. Can Big Sasch get back in this thing? While Junior with the fist, so Big Sasch head first goes Big Sasch. Against the announcer, he was already injured by Junior's dad. As now Junior finally returns to the ring. Nope. Only to follow to the outside throwback from Big Sasch. As Big Sasch making Junior paying tribute to the Undertaker, to his role model, but it could been another mistake by him. What a back suplex there from Junior. As Big Sasch back to his feet, make it back inside the ring. As Sascha showed a concerned look to his brother Big Sasch. Is Big Sasch back on the outside, attacking Junior yet again. Sky first goes Junior against the apron. Big leg drop from Big Sasch there. As Sascha's looking on at again what his brother does on the outside here to Junior. This rushing leg sweep there. As Sascha taking a close look at the person, at his brother Big Sasch, and the person who cost him his big main event match last week in Deciman Jr. With a press on the back body drop as Junior allowed his dad to pick up a huge win over Sascha because of his involvement last Sunday in the main event. Aishka's backbreaker and a huge big boot. Weapons at 6 now. But will we see a double count out here? Big Sasch now, fair as he is, bringing Junior back inside the ring. As Big Sasch now looking for the tombstone. If he hits it, it could be all over and could result into defending his title successfully here against the Half Demon. Will it be the case though? 1, 2, 3. It is no. Junior stays alive. As Big Sasch can't believe it, punches directly to the skull of Junior here. As a fan chanting holy shit, and holy shit indeed there. Look at the punches from Junior. Looking for the vice grip, but Big Sasch was ready with an elbow, whatever Junior had planned there. But Junior with the claw, and to a choke slam, but Sascha with the distraction. And the rope save there, the rope saving Big Sasch there. Junior in the cover yet again though. This time no save. 1, 2, no. Big Sasch kicking out. How does he stay alive? Junior can't believe it, but Sascha yet again with the distraction to the person who cost him his match against Senior last Sunday. But Junior followed up with a 200 choke slam. Yet again, and now punches to the leg of Big Sasch there. As Junior gaining momentum after momentum, and Sascha yet again trying to distract the Half Demon, but Big Sasch keeping up the Half Demon, realizing it, but too late, DDT, and rightfully so, giving the Demon a taste of his own medicine without the cheating numbers game lately to help out this evil dad. What a power slam. Power bomb, excuse me. Power bomb from Big Sasch as the crowd is nuts for Big Sasch, and why shouldn't they? As Big Sasch just tossing Junior around, but Junior getting his Big Sasch yet again. By Junior, look at this. As getting his Big Sasch there. With the squeeze like a vice grip there. As Sascha looking for his best friend baseball bat underneath the ring. Sascha climbing to the ring, breaking things up, and taking Junior with his baseball bat. Disqualification win for Junior, but look at Sascha, he goes berserk on Junior, who cost him this title match last Sunday with Junior's dad, Deciman Senior.